We're live again. Active sky. Live weather. Conditions. LGAV. 28 degrees, 28. So runway 30. Departure. 30. So if I park down at Southwest Parking, that'll be perfect. Somewhere down there. Okay. And the opening initial slide is up. I'll sit and watch that for 10 minutes. Mind you, I got this far last time, and then it's stuck at 77%. So
right. I thought I saw Paco out here.
I did speak to him. Yeah, he was around earlier. I did say hello, but I haven't seen him in the sim, obviously, because I haven't been in the sim yet.
Right.
Did you pick up the Aerostar?
No.
Not yet.
Why would I want to do that?
Exactly.
I thought about it, but then I figured, well, wait a minute. I don't have enough space on my drives for an installation of the new of 2024. So what it comes down to is I have to buy an SSD and the airplane and the game, and I'm going to spend what, $150 for one aircraft? Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
No hurry.
Yeah.
I'm going to let the sim work out its stuff, and I'm going to let the plane work out its stuff.
Yeah, very wise. Very wise. Very wise.
I know you have to have it as soon as it's hot off the block. I get that.
Absolutely. Yeah, because it's A2A and it's gorgeous and it's fantastic.
Oh, hey, if it worked in 2020, I'd have bought it the instant I found out it was released.
Yeah.
Absolutely, no question.
Well, I believe 2024 you don't need a lot of space because a lot of it is streamed, like all your scenery is streamed, so you don't need gigabytes of terabytes of drive space.
And there are those who suggest that it actually runs better than 2020. And I'm quite happy with 2020 on my rig.
Yeah,
so
So that's probably.
But I'm not in any hurry.
Yeah. I can't compare the two because I didn't fly the other one long enough. In fact, I've never flown 2020.
Right. I have my eye on the Black Square Piston Duke. From what I read, it's A2A standard.
Yep.
In terms of equipment,
fidelity and equipment
realism,
systems. Yeah.
Failures.
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The only thing it's missing, I don't think it has a walk around.
Yeah, and the walk around.
Otherwise...
I don't know how to work the walk around in this thing as well. Because in our normal ones, you know, we just go Shift 8 and we go next, and it goes round. With this, I don't know. You have to walk around yourself. You're like a little avatar, and you got to and you got to walk around and then click things, you know, like flaps and bits and bobs. But I don't even know how to work that yet.
Can you do it from the EFB?
Not that I've found.
Wow,
not that I found.
In 2020, you know, you click on the EFB, walk around as an option, and you hit the arrows and move from place to place.
Yeah. I don't know enough about it. I mean, I don't know the keys to do the walk around even. You know, how to walk around. And then you click on, you know, click on the flaps and it moves up and down and I don't know what you meant to check next. Is there a list? Is there a list that you tick off as you go round? I don't know. I'm not seeing any of that. I know there's checklists, but there's like a pre-flight, but that's the, you know, make sure your seatbelts are on. You know, make sure your doors are shut, all that stuff. It doesn't include the walk around, what I can see.
I hear you guys now.
Hello.
And we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
The great man is among us. He has returned.
Oh, man. I don't know what the deal was. I shut off my computer, turned it on again, and now I'm sitting at the end of the runway, and the whole deal was Discord wasn't connecting. But now I think I'm good to go. Are you guys already in the air?
No, I'm not good to go.
Yes and no.
I'm not. My sim isn't started yet.
I am, but I'm just farting around over the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I was playing around in Microsoft 2024 earlier, and P3D didn't like that. It says, no, how dare you? So when I started the sim, it's stuck on 77% loading, and that was it.
Oh man!
And then it went white and not responding, and then I had to switch everything off and start again. So I'm now just looking at the prepared circular black dots, waiting for it to load.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, all right. Man,
so we'll see how far we get this way. Blame the Aerostar.
I've been having a weird thing where I start P3D and it goes through the whole thing. I select my airplane, select my airport, and then it it comes up in the screen as black, and I'm like, oh no, what, you know? So if I go Alt Enter, where it, you know, I can see everything. I can see the taskbar and all that. Then I have to go down to where it says P3D and hover over that, and the screen pops up, and then I go up to that, and then I click right and say maximize, and a couple seconds later, dook, there I am, you know. But that's kind of frustrating. I don't like that. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know, man. Things are weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to report that my system is performing flawlessly.
Yay!
So far.
Yeah.
Words have power, man.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Well, hopefully mine will when I get into it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, zip. So while that's waiting, I'm going to have a cup of tea. So see you in a bit.
All right. Okay. All right. So I got Ratty and a Cherokee. All right. Enough of that. thing is a lot easier to keep on the center line than the T6. At least
just a touch, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
No, I got sidetracked by the beer chiller. I never got as far as the kettle. Doombar caught my eye. So we're having a cold beer instead. We've just been watching Av Angel's little video on the Aerostar. She quite likes it as well. She quite likes it. Few things, because obviously it's in early access, so there's still things that they haven't finished yet, like the manual and some of the textures. But yeah, all good.
All right.
Right. Now I've got the vehicle selection screen. Where are we?
All right.
PA28, GKLs, there it is. And airport, LGV, we're in Athens, and I want Southwest parking.
Might as well just put it on the end of the runway.
Have you taken off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I'm in a holding pattern over the airport.
Right. Okay. We'll go runway 3 left then. 3 right. 3 right.
Yeah. That's a good pick.
Okay. Time. It will be 08.
I got 8:20.
08:20. Click OK. Right. It's now loading.
All right.
Well, this is what I did last time, and it got to 77% and then just stopped there for hours.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Okay. Everything here looks okay. Let me see.
%16%.
Scenery looks good.
Hey, we're here. We're on.
All right.
We have
All right,
we have a sim. GSX regenerating airport cache. Please wait. So let's wait.
Oh yeah. You got to wait for that.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have to update something, and you'll have to wait for that.
No chance. No updating is required.
Okay.
It's P3D. We're not forced to do anything we don't want to do. It can wait.
Yeah.
If we need an update, it can wait.
There you go.
True that.
Right, so that's all loaded. So I can go join FS. You can go simulator, green, network, green, and then aircraft, and I see you too. Yep. So that's all
right.
good. So we're there. Now I need to do the Fly Live Studio. Let's put that up. So departure LGAV, and our arrival on COS is LGKR.
There you go.
And the call sign is GKELS. And we will say,
man,
good.
Are you sure you're not using MSFS? I mean, that's a realistic sounding dog barking.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. She was very good.
Oh man, it's cool having a dog, isn't it?
Right. Okay, bear with me a second. Let's get rid of all the control locks, tie downs, pitot cover. Let's put some fuel in it. I'll skip the walk around. It'll come and bite me, I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
It'll come and bite me. Right. Get rid of the yoke. Power comes on. That's it. Beacon, fuel pump. Does the fuel pressure come up? We need heat, but we need defrost and we need cabin vent. Okay, prime. 1, 2, 3 should be enough. Beacon. Okay. Crack.
Yeah.
Start.
Right now it shows I'm connected, so that's, I don't know what the deal was. Oh yeah, so the Ziply guy came by, and it looks like we are going to have we're going to get the new setup. What is it? Yeah, the light thing. Anyway, we're going to get that. We're going to have much faster internet pretty soon.
Really? Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fiber optic.
Yeah.
We're going to be all set.
Ah, excellent. Well done.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I figure that'll be enough excitement. It'll kind of like take Carolyn's mind off of the garage door.
Oh, fiasco.
Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, fiasco. Yeah, fiasco.
Right. Engine started. I'm just going to let it warm up a sec.
Yeah, good idea.
And then we can get going.
No rush, no problem.
No.
Because
got to be done right. Otherwise,
yeah. Oh yeah.
They won't like it.
Lives are at stake, man. I mean.
Okay.
So it was a good motorcycle ride. Rode out over Highway 20, and which is the North Cascade Highway. It's very picturesque. It's really nice.
When was this? Today?
No, this was let's see, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I wasn't there on Sunday.
No.
With you
Yes.
guys,
Absolutely.
I was riding.
You were riding.
Yeah, and rode over Highway 20, and oh yeah, I stopped at this little town of Marble Mount by gas, and I was just getting on my bike, and then it's like Beecher goes by on Highway 20, and then a whole gaggle of like motor homes and trucks throwing trailers and boats and all that comes by, and I'm like, oh crap,
Okay, I'm on the roll.
Yeah. All right. So I had to catch Beecher, which meant I had to pass all those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Highway 20. Anyway.
Okay, airborne at 55. Would you believe it?
All right. So I see Ratty turning onto the course.
Oh yeah, that's the idea, right?
Yeah, kind of. You know. Yeah.
Eventually, I'm just get some height first. 1,000 feet.
So I think I'll suspend my hold here and just get onto the course myself.
Yeah.
There we go. Hold suspended. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to start my turn. Left-hand turn.
This is good. We're back in the air. We're flying.
Yeah. We're
Nothing
doing
like it.
We're doing misfit things. We're doing misfit things.
Yep.
Oh, this is just so stable and nice compared to what I've just been flying.
Great airplane.
Beautiful. I mean, look. I'm just lovely. I just point it where I want, and there's no jerkiness. It's nice and smooth. The Aerostar's fast, but my God, it's bouncing and jerking, and oh, I don't like it.
You think that's the way the airplane really flies?
No. No, it doesn't.
So there's some work on the...
yeah, it's the sim. It's just everything's so hyper-sensitive.
Isn't there some way within the sim to kind of mellow that out a little bit?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. You know?
If it's anything like 2020, you can go into curves for your rudder, elevator, aileron controls.
Yeah, you can damp it all down a bit, but...
Yeah. And I think there are probably sensitivity settings, well, there will be, in the Aerostar itself, because I think I have them in the Comanche.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something about integrating it with a new sim and getting the sim set up the way you like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first thing to do. Get that organised, and then get the basics correct, and then have a look at what the plane's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you already have 2024, Ian?
No, I've just bought it. Just bought it for this.
For this thing.
For the Aerostar. I bought it just before I went off to see Kaharia. So I haven't even opened it yet. I've not been in settings or any cameras or anything. So I went in it, and then I got back last night from Venice, and then I bought the Aerostar straight away, downloaded it, fired it up, just had a look at it, and then went to bed. And this afternoon I decided to take it out for a flight, but I was having real problems. I'm sure it's me, or it's me not knowing the sim half the time. You know, not getting the basic settings right.
Right.
The camera system does my head in. I cannot get a view that I want and reproduce it. But again, that's learning. It's a learning curve. I accept that. It may be me, so that's not a problem. But what I've found, and I cannot get my head around why, is the aircraft is bouncing. Every 15 seconds I get a little bloop, blip, blip, and the thing's moving in the air. You know, and I just don't know why it's doing that.
So is it like the air is there's a lot of turbulence or something?
No, because it's too regular. You can set a stopwatch on it every 15 seconds.
Okay. All right.
I get a little blip, you know, and it bounces up and down.
Oh, I know what. One thing you can maybe think about doing is load up one of the a default aircraft.
Yeah, and check that out. Yeah.
And see if it does it.
Yeah.
And then that'll might isolate it.
Yeah. I can do all that. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, I don't know enough about the sim on a whole, and on the basic level to figure out what's going on. I mean, I don't know about the, controls or cameras, nothing.
It's sort of like the dilemma.
There is a dilemma.
That a new driver and just starting out on a motorcycle, because you're trying to get familiar with the motorcycle and trying to figure out how to stay alive while driving.
Yep. Yeah, indeed.
So you're exploring two completely different worlds both at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be tricky.
Yeah. Especially having, 20 years of FSX experience, I'm trying to compare it to what I know. And this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is really rock solid. Here we are, we're flying along, everything's steady. We're not being buffeted around. It's lovely, and I can control it with a fingertip on the Warthog. I do that, when I was flying the Aerostar. This would be bouncing. It's so finicky. The autopilot wouldn't hold. I know it's a work in progress, but it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah. So I'm doing something wrong.
Well, you got a whole bunch of different new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's all up in the air, so to speak.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Jack in the chat says the sim is ...
Yeah. Start small, 152 or something like that, and just drive it around and see how and get the sensitivity set the way you like, and
set the default
buttons and switches you can.
Yeah. I mean, I've set the profile up. I've got the controls working, so I'm happy that I've got the engines and the props and the mixture.
Maybe you need to, set it up on your Xbox and use that instead, because it's designed to.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Bad.
Yeah, but I'm I mustn't be too hasty on it. It's a new sim. I don't know it. Yeah. So I'm not going to condemn it without thoroughly, investigating it, because other people fly it perfectly well. So there is a setting, or there is something that allows other people to fly it.
Yep.
And I've just got to figure that out, what it is. I've got to figure out what it is.
Well, I'm just totally enjoying this right now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what this is good. This is what we like.
Yeah. Good scenery to look at.
Yeah.
Nice airplane to fly.
Yeah. Everything's stable. Yeah, everything good.
Stuff's working.
I got cameras where I want. Look, bump, 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 bump. Exactly where I want.
See, I don't. The only main views that I use on, just about all my airplanes is inside the virtual cockpit, and then I hit S and I go outside, and I can fly around and look, and I zoom, and then I use the China hat and I just look at the airplane, from the front, from the side, find a nice view, take a picture, and then Shift S and I'm back. Now, sometimes on the B-17, I might, when I'm sitting outside the airplane, let me see if I go S, then you can go like A. No, that doesn't do much. Anyway, but on the B-17, there's like a mess of different views on it. And I look at those, and The only one I use really is looking like the Bombardier's view, where you're looking over the Norton bomb site. I use that. Outside of that, I don't have a bunch of camera views or none of that.
Yeah, I've got a lot set up for various views, like fuel cocks, valves and things like that. I can flip through, and the overhead as well. Go up over the overhead, like in the Connie, all the switches and stuff. So we have all those mapped.
Okay. And I just tilt my head back, and
with track IR. Yeah, absolutely, track IR. Jack says all the aircraft fly like paper aeroplanes. The weather is so out of whack as well. Winds will change like crazy. There you go.
There you go, man. Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. This is leg 11 of our Mediterranean tour. We just left Athens behind us, behind there. We're now flying along the coast of Greece here.
Nothing like it, man.
Just going from beacon to beacon now at the moment. MGR 405. Let's put that in.
One just sitting here at 3,000 feet, just motoring along. Better slow this thing down a bit.
You're in a 182.
Yeah, that's me, man. 182. Usually that or the T6.
Yeah. Speed here in the Cherokee is 120 knots. That's top of the green. 120. That's all we can get.
Man, I'm sitting here. Well, let's see. Ground speed is 143. So I'm, like I say, I'm pulling the power down a little bit.
I don't know what ground speed I am, but all I know is I'm indicated 123 knots.
Yeah, let me look here. I just pulled the power down. I'm indicating 125, so I'll let her sit there. Yeah, cool. That's okay.
Mikey Dan 99, welcome on in. Welcome. Good to see you here. We are the A2A Misfit Squadron. We fly A2A aircraft around the virtual skies every Friday and every Sunday. 1900 Zulu. Friday is a tour, Sunday is a one-off event. The current tour is the Mediterranean Basin, and we're on leg 11. We started in Morocco. We flew all the way along North Africa, all up through the Middle East, and now we're turning back west again, and we've just left Athens in Greece. So we're going to go along the southern coast of Greece here, and then up into the Balkans, up to the Adriatic, around the top, and then down the boot of Italy, right round Italy, across to Sardinia, Corsica, up into France, then down the coast of Spain, off to the Balearic Islands, and then we're going to end up in Gibraltar, which is about 14 miles away from where we started 20 odd weeks ago. So this is leg 11 of 21, so halfway, and we're in a different A2A aircraft every week, different one. We swap it out. We got 15 to choose from. And this week it's the PA-28, one of my little favourites. Absolutely beautiful little plane.
Agreed.
There she is. Look at that. Fantastic plane. Oh, and there's the beacon swap behind us, so we now to do left turn 257. So left turn 257 degrees, and we dial the next one up. KOR 329 kilocycles. So 329. 3, 2, 9, and swap it on, and there it is, 329, but it's out of range at the moment. Sorry, it's 392, my mistake, 392. 392. Swap frequency. There it is, dead ahead. There's the beacon. Right ahead on this peninsula there. So 20 miles. We're being blown off right to left a little bit. There's a 17 knot crosswind. So I need to fly a little bit further right. Keep the course going.
That next beacon is on an isthmus.
An isthmus, ooh, thank you. Yeah, it's between...
a narrow strip of land connecting two larger masses of land.
Yeah. Corinth. Oh, it's the Corinth Canal. We're crossing the Corinth Canal, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Which separates what?
Yeah.
Well, it's a shortcut, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
It's all the Mediterranean, but it's a shortcut. Yeah, Corinth Canal. So we're going over that soon. So it's a geography lesson as well as a history lesson, this flight. So I'm watching Empire at the moment in his stream, and he's got the Aerostar up as well. And his doesn't bounce around like mine does. So it looks nice, it looks stable. So obviously I've got some settings or something that isn't correct.
Yep.
Right, so there's the Mediterranean there, and also there on the other side. So the Corinth Canal cuts this, in the words of Ratty, isthmus in half. So you can come up here and then get to the other side along the canal. I'm not sure how big it is, or if it's like the Suez where you can get big ships through, or would you want to? Because you can go round. I mean, it's not that far to go round. But it does add a little bit of time, so time's money, as they say. So if you can go up the Corinth Canal, even better.
All right, I was up getting another cup of coffee, and then I just sat down here, and then I thought I heard the doorbell, and then it was a Ziply guy. I guess now there's so many little stages, they're gonna install the line from this little box in our front lawn.
Yeah.
Kind of flat, you know. Anyway, they're going to install it to a box on the side of the house.
Yep.
And then the next step is going to be where somebody's going to come along and probably look at the box and go, "Oh, man, why'd they put it like that? Oh, that's going to be hard, you know."
Yeah.
And then we'll have to get a little extension that goes from that box to our inside the house, and then there'll be like a place where we can plug the router in. So instead of the router sitting right here about 2 feet away from my computer, 3 feet away, and hooked up to my computer with Ethernet, it's going to be way over on the other side of the house, and it'll be hooked up to my computer here with Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Fortunately, I got Wi-Fi on this new computer.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'd get your router, get the installers to put your router exactly where it is now.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
Well, one thing though, where my router is right now, it's a little bit kind of, well, it's not right in the middle of the house. It's downstairs, sort of, you know, right in the room
canal
where I do most of where I do the man-dog room, you know. And so it's a stretch for it to get to the TV and things like that. But I've got this Asus, nice Asus router, and my old Asus router is compatible, and Asus has this thing with their routers that if you have more than one Asus router, you can do this mesh thing where, you know, you just say, hey, there's this other router, and then it all kind of like integrates, you know, automatically, sort of, you know.
Thanks for the photo, Ratty. Your graphics look darn good, don't they? Really, really good.
That's MSFS 2028.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's fantastic.
There are bridges along this canal.
Yeah. Look, that's my graphics, and that's yours. So there you go.
Oh wow! Ooh! Oh man, I see it. Wow, that looks like
it's the Corinth Canal. There you go.
Well,
it's not like that in my sim.
When you're flying down that canal, man, you better be using the force. That's all I can
really.
say. Yeah.
It's not like that in my sim.
Right, so we just wait for this beacon to start switching, and then we can do a right turn to 296. Basically, we follow the coast, follow the coastline. But we'll wait for the NDB to flip.
Yeah.
Goes, passing it over the top now. It's just flipping. Right turn. 296 degrees. So we follow up this coastline here.
Yep. Very nice coastline it is too.
Yeah. Just follow it along. So this we're flying over now is the Gulf of Corinth.
Yep. because that's Corinth that we just flew over.
Yeah.
Which has the beacon in it.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So we fly along over here, out over a bridge, and then we cross over the other side, and then start going north. Good. Well, I've had a really nice few days with Kaharia. So we flew out on Tuesday, and on Tuesday night I went to the Musikvereinen, where they do the New Year's Day concert. I don't know if you've seen that from the Vienna Philharmonic, a very famous concert they do every New Year's Day. So I saw a concert in that Mozart concert with all the guys with the the white wigs and the all that stuff.
Yeah.
Fancy 17th century brigade. Lovely concert, very nice. All the tunes, nice evening.
Cool.
Really warm weather. And then Wednesday I met Kaharia over breakfast in the hotel lobby, and we went out and started sort of having a little look round. Went to the concert house, we went to the State Opera House, and they did tours, so we had a tour of the Opera House, which is nice. We went to the Café Central, which is a famous Viennese coffee house where Trotsky and Sigmund Freud, Adolf Hitler, they all used to hang out back in the day.
Not together.
No, very bohemian, very bohemian place for thinkers and philosophers and whatever. In the building that it's in now, so it was great. So we had some really nice Austrian melange coffee, which is like a cappuccino but with more froth, and the famous Austrian apple strudel, very famous.
Oh man, there you go.
Nice.
So we did that, and we had a walk around the city, went to a few churches, had a look at various things, went past the Parliament and all sorts of stuff. Had a lovely little walk around. Went got on the tram, went up to the Danube, a couple of stops, had a little wander along the side of the Danube, had a cold beer, dangling your feet over the edge. Really nice day.
All right.
And then in the evening I found a nice restaurant, had some proper Wiener Schnitzel, genuine Vienna Schnitzel. Couple of beers. And yesterday morning back to the airport for the flight home, and it was a stopover in Venice, so I had 6 hours in Venice. So we got the bus over to the island, and then had a little walk around the island, had a little go on the Grand Canal, through the Rialta Bridge on the ferry. Had a little look at that. And then the flight home was delayed by 2.5 hours, because, as ever, as soon as the French go on holiday, what do the air traffic control do? They're on strike. So French ATC strike put the whole of European air travel in chaos yesterday.
All right.
Yeah, it was Le Grand Depart. The whole country goes on holiday and ATC goes on strike. So 2.5 hours delay going home.
Oh, that sucked.
And I streamed a lot of it, so a lot of it is on the VODs, so I'm going to upload it soon onto the YouTube, so you can catch up on there. Only the interesting bits around the airports, so you can see all the planes and that, and Venice from the boat. I did a lot around there. Didn't do much in Vienna, a little bit. Took some stills. But it was great. enjoyed it.
Super.
Yeah.
So we'll have another little go in a couple of months. See where I can go next. MSEP has invited me to Paris, so we can go there. I've been there loads of times, so. But MSEP is good. He's a good streamer, good little flyer, so I might take him up on that, because I haven't. Although I've been to Paris, I've never been on the Eurostar. I've always gone on the ferry or take the aircraft, the fly over. So
right.
I fancy going on the Eurostar, just to see what it's like.
On the what?
Eurostar, the train.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The train under the tunnel.
Yeah. Wow. I bet that was quite a project building that thing.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. Europe's biggest construction project. I think it's been outdone now by elsewhere, but back in the day it was. So I quite fancy doing that. So I might go and see MSET for a couple of days. Florida is too far. Seattle is too far. Otherwise I'd come and see you guys. I'd need a week to do that. It's not a case of just hopping in, you know, like we can here in Europe. 90 minutes I'm in Paris, or hour and a half I'm in Austria. 2 hours. That was the maximum flight.
So I've been watching this thing on Apple Plus, Apple TV. It's The Long Way Home with what is it? McEwen and his buddy Charlie.
Oh yeah. They ride motorcycles, don't they, around the world?
Yeah. Well, this one they went way around in Europe. Okay. Yeah. Way far up into the North Norway and all that. And Charlie, he would always, well, at least during the first few, he said, this looks like Scotland. And that was his thing. But they were riding on older bikes, and man, they had all kinds of cool adventures. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've watched that. Yeah.
I even got Carolyn to watch it, which that was something. And it actually conveys a little bit of the, the thing of how you feel when you're out there on a bike on the road, which I appreciate. Well, this is pretty nice. As long as we can just keep it in the air, keep flying along, this is good. Well, we got some stuff coming up this summer. Let's see, I don't know. I don't think a whole lot of it's going to interfere with flying. But, let me see. Well, I don't know. A couple of weeks I might miss a Friday. Because I'm going to the rally, the Washington State BMW Riders Rally. And that'll be in a couple of weeks. And then we got friends, my old buddy, Paul Silvestri, which if you ever fly into Half Moon Bay Airport and you're taxiing over towards the big hangar with Snoopy on it, I believe they actually modeled Paul working outside, the guy in the blue shop suit and just hammering on something. I don't know what, but that's probably my old buddy Paul. They should have a Pontiac sitting out alongside the hangar or something. Anyway, and then but they're coming to go to a wedding or something, and we're going to go down and see them down in Olympia. So I don't know the exact date, but that could possibly conflict with flying, perhaps. I don't know. And then in October, Carolyn's sister and I guess that'd be my brother-in-law are coming up, Pat and Jeff, and we're going on some little road trip. They're going to be on a road trip somewhere along the Columbia River, and they're going to go see Tyler, the grandkids, and everything. And we're gonna drive down there in the Bronco and hang out with them for a while. And I'm finally going to get to go to the McMinnville Air Museum, the Evergreen, whatever, where they got the Spruce Goose. I'm going to see that. They got a lot of other cool stuff there. So I'm kind of looking forward to all that. Oh yeah, and in August, we're going to do a motorcycle ride. Me and, the guys, the fools. We're going to ride out to Republic, Washington. But that's going to be a Wednesday. No. Okay. I don't think it'll interfere. Check. Oh, Paul and Gail. Uh-oh, that's Sunday, July 27th. So I'll be gone for that. Then the Republic ride's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so that will not interfere with any flying. Cool. All right. Yeah. Well, this is nice. My lights are working. That's really cool. And they started working when I uninstalled the Bonanza and didn't use the download that I had saved. But I used a fresh download, and then it must have put something into an effects folder or something like that fixed everything, because my little red beacon is beaconing and the lights are blinking, the strobes are blinking, and the nav lights are on. It's great. I'm happy. Now, if I just can avoid getting that DXGI thing, then everything will be great. Oh yeah. Hey Ian, what was the deal? What was the problem with your computer? Remember where you were having this weird thing? And,
yeah, just dial back to an old driver, mate. Just dial back to a year-old driver.
Oh, in NVIDIA.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And oh man, it would sure be a drag if there was some sort of deal like you had to have the latest NVIDIA driver to make 2024 work when you wanted to fly the Aerostar, but you had to have the old driver in order to not get it.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, I don't know. I went the other way, and I downloaded a driver that NVIDIA put up on July 1, which, because, you know, I looked at all this stuff on the internet, and they never, well, I don't remember anyone. Everyone was saying, yeah, make sure you have the latest NVIDIA driver. So, I don't know. We'll see. If it crashes, then I'll go, that wasn't happening. And I did, in you know, just sort of vipping around on the internet, ran across a thread on one of the flight sim forums. And this one guy had a whole thing about how to step-by-step cookbook, how to get rid of, completely clean out an old driver and install a new driver.
Thanks for the raid.
Empire comes in with a raid. Here he comes. Empire comes in with 4 viewers. Welcome. I've just been watching your stream, Empire, in the Aerostar. It looks much more stable than I had and mine. So I look forward to our chat tomorrow to see if I can get mine sorted out. But sorry, Paco, you were saying you found a video that...
yeah, it basically said all the stuff you were saying.
Oh, yeah.
We got Boss Man with us.
Hey, Bossman's back. That's cool.
He's at your 2 o'clock.
Okay. I wonder why the traffic alert went off on the GTN.
Yeah.
Thank you, Empire, for the raid, mate. Thank you very much. As you can see, we're in the A2A Cherokees.
Yep.
Little Pipers. Beautiful plane. Look, I can put the... Oh, there's Bossman. There he is. Hey. The upside down. There he goes.
Yep. That must be him.
Yeah.
So he's flying a Bonanza.
There's Bossman. There he is. He's up there. Yeah, so Paco, I've just gone back, basically. Found the oldest driver I could find. And so far, you know, it hasn't happened again. But, you know, things could happen at any time, as we know, flight sim.
Absolutely, man.
But, you know, the other one, the newer one was just too predictable. You know, I mean, I had 3 GGIs within 30 minutes, DXGI, so it wasn't right. So got rid of that, did the DDU, cleaned it all off, downloaded the latest, the one I wanted from NVIDIA. I've gone back in time. So
the oldest one you can find, huh?
Yep. The oldest one that was available for Windows 11 and the 5090, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. There is Mr. Bossman diving down in front of me, and he's upside down and he's going vertical, and oh, there he goes.
That's unusual.
Yeah. Right, so we go around the top of this, follow the coast round, .264 degrees. Oh, and there he is. He's gone right through me, upside down. Now he's the right way. Now he's diving down. Very, very good. Okay, so we go out over this bridge.
Bridge?
Yeah, it's a big bridge. Takes Highway 5 across the, wherever it is. Links these 2 islands up together to the mainland. Kalavatra to the mainland of Greece. Two-Tone Murphy is also flying the Aerostar right now, so there's a lot of people in it.
Yeah. Probably, it could be there's like more people flying the A2A Aerostar than there were actually Aerostars produced.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Well, I tried checking out that twin engine I figured the only thing that, you know, would keep up the twin with an Aerostar would be, it had to be a kind of a semi-hot rod. So I checked out, there's a freeware, well, kind of with strings. It's the Beechcraft Duke Turbo, but and it's free. The download for the P3Dv5. The only hang-up is you have to like already own one that you downloaded either for FSX or an earlier version of P3D in order to be able to download the latest and the greatest for free. So, and you know, you can't buy it because, you know, it's like they're not selling anything for P3D anymore.
Correct.
Yeah. So
yeah,
kind of screwed.
No, a lot of people going that way. A lot of people.
Who is it that's selling that thing?
Just heard that TDFI are also dropping support and development for P3D now, which is a shame.
Yeah. Who are they?
They developed the MD11 and the 717.
Ah, okay.
Okay, coming up over the bridge. Here we are. This is the bridge. It's too low to go under. It's just pops up over the sea here. Okay, so right turn 294, 294, 294.
So it's the Real Air is the name of the company that sells it.
Yeah.
I wonder, are they any good or are they?
I don't know. They haven't been around for a long time, I think.
Real Air were decent.
Yeah.
They were decent?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, back in the day. Like Milvis, they haven't been around for quite a while. But yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if it's like worth looking around to see if somebody, you know, one of these third-party vendors or whatever has that, if they're still selling, you know, leftover ones, and then I could, you know, if I wanted to, say I know I don't want to load 2024 onto my computer.
You can download from the Real Air site, right? The Duke?
Yeah, but when you start it up, you know, you start the install, it says, do you already own one of these? And it's no, I do not. I mean, it's sort of like what they want is for you to verify that you already own one, and then you can get that P3Dv5 version. But since I don't already own one, it won't install.
You mean it has to see it, or you have to say yes?
Well, if I say no, I think you have to have a number to put in. Some kind of deal like that. Trust but verify type of deal. And you know, it's like $40 or something like that to buy it. But is it still around? That's the question. Maybe Sim Market or one of these guys has it. You know, maybe.
Maybe, but it's unsupported. That's why they're offering it as a freebie.
Yeah.
All right, little trip inland now, guys. Just going to cut through a bit of terrain here, so chance to go low and slow. So get yourself down 500 feet, please. Nothing over. Follow the road round Highway 5. Misfit style. Low and slow.
That's Highway 5 up there ahead, huh? All right, I see you guys.
Yeah. I'm at 407 feet. Bossman's at 600 feet. Ratty's at 473 feet. Bacco's at 2,500 feet. What? Get yourself down here, man. What are you doing up there? For God's sake.
I am. I'm on my way down right now.
Yeah, Squadron's orders are to down 500 feet. That's the ceiling.
Yeah,
can't go above
that.
Can't go above that. Not below it, above it.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to blow the, be any
Squadron mission. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Here we come.
Through this gap here, whee, down the other side. Follow the road back round. Look at that. Fantastic. Past all the grapevines, or the wine producing, or olives, or whatever it is along here.
Yeah, I think I got one. I clipped one. I'm down at 300 now.
Yes. Well done. Bossman was upside down, but then he put his gear down. So he had his gear. Oh, now he's crashed. Oh, now he's down.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, he's down. Bossman is down.
Oh, man. Well, it's like the Hells Angels say, you know, ride hard, die fast, you know?
Oh, now he's back in the air again.
Oh, good. Flight of the Phoenix.
Right, so we snick up through this, over this little lake inlet thing.
Yep.
Three, 2, 3. Yep. Getting dizzy watching Bossman stream. He's upside down more than he is level. Kaharia, hello! Here she is. We're doing very well. Doing very well. I've had a chill day today, recovering from yesterday. So, didn't get up too early this morning. Went for a little walk around, went down the coffee shop in the village. Nowhere near Cafe Central quality, just your bog standard local coffee. I'm so jealous you get to have that whenever you want. Yeah, so the weather seems to, yeah, we're back down to, you know, 17, 18 degrees today. A lot cooler today. As opposed to 30, whatever it was with you, 33 was it when I was there yesterday? Yeah, we're back down to our normal kind of levels today. Right, so we pick up this little river. There's more little inlety stuff here. We cut our through north of that, up through there, through that valley. There we go. 10 degree cooler than Wednesday, right? Yeah, we probably had the same, but evening weather. Right now it's 17 degrees, 17 degrees. But it was only about 19 or 20 during the day. It's our normal, typical summer. Yeah, Kahari and I are frazzled. We're in the sun all day Wednesday, so Kahari looks like a bit of a beetroot, and so do I. But it was great. Really liked it. Willow, hello, welcome. Welcome on in. You join us on leg 11 of our A2A Misfit tour. Mediterranean Basin, I call this. And we start in Morocco, went all the way along North Africa, all up through the Middle East, and now we're heading back west now along the shoreline of Greece. The shoreline of Greece, cutting through some of these valleys, mountains and valleys. So it is leg 11 of 21, so halfway. And we're in different A2A aircraft every week. We've got 15 to choose from, so we're switching it out every week. Kahari had 26, and at the moment 20. Yeah, we had about 22, at the moment 17, so that makes about right. So I'm just telling the guys we had a lovely walk along the Danube there. It was fantastic. Very nice, very hot weather. Yeah, it was great. Really discovering old churches and bits and pieces that you don't expect in the big city, in the modern city. It's a very clean city. It's a very nice city. Lots of light stone everywhere. Not like our Western ones that are all clogged full of, you know, diesel fumes, and they've all gone black. It's very nice. And I went to a Mozart concert in the music hall there, music place, and we had a tour around the opera house, which was good, and a proper Viennese coffee and apple schnitzel in a famous coffee house that very famous people used to inhabit, like Trotsky and and Freud and Hitler, and all sorts of Austrians used to live there, hang out there. We were in the same place. It was great. And then on the way back, I had a nice stopover in Venice. So landed at Marco Polo, and I got a bus over to the island, and then some water taxis around up the Grand Canal. And we had a lovely go under the Rialto Bridge, around to St Mark's Square. And then back to the airport. And because of our dear friends in France, there was an ATC strike, so it was 2.5 hour delay on the flight coming back. So I didn't get back home till about 10:30 at night. And I walked in, bought the Aerostar, first thing I did. And I've flown it today, but not quite ready for public viewing yet. I'm still doing a few things wrong. Ah, right, okay. And there's lovely, because it's so warm, there's like a nice little pop-up dance arena. Somebody brought a little sort of area, roped it off, and they were doing like slow tango music to pink lighting. Very classy, and drinking champagne. It was very good. In the square, really nice. I didn't venture too far in the evening yesterday, Kaharia, but the Grand Ferdinand did some classic schnitzel. So I had an evening meal of the Wiener Schnitzel in the hotel. Traditional place, so that was all good. Okay. Well, I enjoyed that, and half a bottle of wine. It was very good. Oh, and Bossman's in the water.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's down. Oh, now he's up again.
Oh man. Ah, there you go. Well, he's got the first submersible Beechcraft Bonanza.
Yeah. Schnitzel from veal. Yeah. Yeah, it was the veal, proper cooked local, you know, the way it should be.
I'm gonna barbecue chicken thighs tonight.
Yeah. Oh, he's down in the water again. Oh, he's doing like the tundra tires thing, like the bush people do, but in a Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Yeah, he's actually
very cool.
he's actually in the water, running along. Yeah, so I will definitely return to Vienna at some point. Definitely on my bucket list. It's a really classy place to be. Everything's really nice. Good transport, good people, lovely hot, nice weather. Come when there's an opera on, try and get tickets. Ballet or something. Just don't choose the hotter time of the year. Yeah. Or choose springtime or autumn time. Next time. I did enjoy it though. Wonderful place to be. Right, so there's this little notch through here. Just follow the road up.
Yeah.
And then we make a left-hand turn, follow the coast around. And then there's an NDB above at Action AB, Air Force Base. There's an Air Force Base we're heading to, the runway. That's our next stop before we go north and continue. Action AB, LGPZ is next. So we go through this little valley through here. Now you know which seats to choose in the Opera. Yes, well, at those prices it'll be the standing seats. I tell you, Kaharia, it will be standing.
They have standing seats?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, really, really cheap. What did he say? Was it 19 euros or 13 euros or something? And they charge you 230 to sit down. 230 euros for a seat, and 19 to stand up. So, yeah.
Yikes.
I'm not going to choose a super long Wagner opera at 5 hours. I might choose a 2-hour ballet. I can manage that.
The Ring.
Yeah, The Ring. Standing up. Starts today, finishes tomorrow. Can you come back? Yeah.
I think I'd like that.
Yeah, but they make it, it's good that they do that because they can make it accessible for everybody, not just the well-heeled, students and all sorts of people can go and visit and enjoy the best, of the culture and whatever.
Sure.
Which is good on them.
Yeah.
Not like in, here, bloody Royal Opera House, it's, 600 quid a ticket if you're lucky. And then you have to be in a lottery or be a member to get one.
Well, see, in order, that's those seat prices going up like that. That's my out. I mean, I go Carolyn. Those tickets are so expensive, and me, I'll just be like in countdown mode. When's this going to be over? How many songs are left? So, it's really not very good to spend all that money for me just to sit there waiting for this thing to be over. So why don't you just, and I'll wait outside for you, and then you can enjoy it, and I can enjoy not having to be there during that, and we'll save all kinds of money.
Which I could spend on a set of motorcycle tires instead.
Yeah. Oh man, you hit that one right on the head. Yeah. Yeah.
You spend
a motorcycle.
250 bucks on an opera ticket, and I'll have a tire. We're all win-win, win-win. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. And it would be a German tire.
Yeah.
A Metzler M9RR. How about it? Yeah, those tires I got on the bike, man, those things are good. Let me tell you, they are good. The M9s, which I currently have, M9RR, is the the latest in that series. The former was the M7RR, and I'm not that discerning. It's hard for me to tell the difference, but the difference is, from what I can tell, is that the M9s, when you lean into a turn, they're totally neutral, and the M7s just are like, oh yeah, okay, boom, and I kind of like where it's neutral, not where it just falls right in. I find that easier to control, but they worked really good going over Highway 20. I mean, that's a test of tires if there ever was one. And the roads between Wasco and Fossil, 90-mile-an-hour sweepers, you know. I'm very, very happy with the way all that went down. Yeah. So we're heading towards Acton. All right, good.
Yeah, this is an Air Force base on the coast here.
Yeah. We have a few more waypoints to go.
Yep.
Well, since we're down here already, you know, might as well buzz the tower. I mean,
Indeed.
It won't be the same effect as a P40 would.
No.
Oh well. No.
It'll be a bit of a surprise. A civilian, low and slow, coming up to say hello when they're used to F-14s or whatever, 16s through here.
Yeah.
Okay, well there's the base on the strip there, so we'll head for the middle of the runway.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Bossman is restarting the sim. I don't know what's happened there. He's closed it down and restarting.
I see the tower.
Hello Jack, is it good to be back in P3D? Oh, it's beautiful. It's like an old comfortable pair of slippers, you know, may have a few holes in it and the back's gone, but really comfortable. You know where you are. You know, I'm flying along here by hand, you know, controlling this with one finger, just left, right. Nothing's bouncing around, nothing's unstable. You know, I've got cameras where I want, I can do what I want with them. Put cinematics on. We've got the sound doing its thing. We've got AccuSim doing its thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Bossman is in Microsoft.
Here we go.
He's in 2020. Yeah, I'm coming up to the tower now. Lined up. ATC, permission to buzz the tower, sir. There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Consider you buzzed. Okay. Off we go again. Oh yes, you're right. It does. Bossman, your stream title says P3Dv5. So I don't know what all that is about. Have you cut and pasted it from mine? Probably. The stream title. So we're heading up north now. Our final destination in a couple of miles is island of Corfu. Corfu. That's our stop, and that will complete leg number 11.
Yep.
So 10 legs to go after this, 10 weeks.
All right. Well, that was very handy, you posting all those flights, so I could just, you know, scroll up and find flight 11.
Yeah, they're all kind of done. So it's probably a year ago I planned this. It must have been last summer or something when I was looking around this. So yeah, did the whole thing in one go and then split it up, and then chose the aeroplanes to fit the distances. So that's kind of how it worked. Seemed to be okay. Seemed to come off all right.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, looks like Bossman's no longer in a Bonanza. Now I'm showing him in a B-17.
Right, he's changed. Changed up, has he? Something else.
Yeah.
Yes, Bossman, that's right. The category I'm in that, but my title still says P3Dv5, whereas your title says V6. Wheels up time, P3Dv6 it says. LGAV, LGKR. Whereas mine says, I'm in the 2024 category, but it says V5, A2A Misfit Squadron, LGAV, LGKR. So.
You know, I just remembered this thing already has a fairly fast twin. It's got a P-38 Lightning.
Yep.
Yeah. So
there you go.
So I'll be ready if we have an Aerostar flight. I'll just hop in that Lightning.
Yeah.
Do a Richard Bong, you know.
Yeah. Well, until I can get it working properly, there will not be an Aerostar. I've got to figure out how to get it all working.
Yeah.
So we'll just go this is the last bit of the coast of northern Greece. We'll be landing Corfu, and after that we're into Albania next. Albania, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then Croatia. That's the next week.
Hopefully nobody will try to shoot us down.
No, it's all friendly here.
Okay.
No, we've got rid of the difficult bit round Iran.
Yeah. Yeah.
All friendly skies here now. Bossman says I am not getting the Aerostar. Cool. Copy that.
So there.
Yeah, that's what the man said.
Yeah. Well, wait, does Bossman have, yeah, he's got MSFS, right?
Yeah.
Probably the 2020.
2020 version,
No.
yeah.
Oh, is it? I thought he had 2024.
Don't think so.
Don't know where I got that idea.
Well, I've got 24 now, and I've got the Aerostar. But I've had 0 hours in him yet. Probably half an hour in the Aerostar. Bouncing all over the place. Boing, boing.
Well, I remember it was quite a culture shock getting used to the Connie. You know. When that thing came out.
Cut through this little bit of land here. Follow the road up. 11. Climbing 700-800 feet over the tops of the trees and then back down onto the lake. There we go. Whee.
No, winds are calm. They're saying runway 35. Runway 35.
What have I got? Variable at 2 knots. Here's 10 miles, 27 degrees, 1014. So yeah, take your pick.
Yep.
2 knots. Yeah, may as well do runway 34, 35. We're going in that way anyway, so that makes sense. road goes through the hillside there.
Yep.
Don't follow that.
Pretty cool.
Look at the tunnel entrances.
Oh.
That's Orbex Vector doing all that.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the final leg now.
I'm still back inland yet, so still following the road out. There we go, there's the island of Corfu in the distance. Fly over the port here and out to the island. Basically we roll straight into a right base, I think. We head for the KEK NDB, 403 kilocycles. That'll put us on a direct intercept for 3-4. There we go. Greek holiday island of Corfu. With a hen party and a stag party from Manchester 6 times a day, in and out. On TUI, Tomjet, one of those. So, Sunday, southern Poland, North Czechia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, looks like fun.
Comanche, lovely. 0700
Awesome.
historic, fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, look forward to that. So, runway's just in there.
Yeah.
Behind that bit of island. And that peninsula there. Get ready for that.
Yeah, I'm just turning on the final runway 3. Well, it's either 3-4 or 3-5, depending on who you're listening to.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. The island materializes out of the haze.
Yep.
There you go. Yep.
Okay, so mixture full in, fuel pump on, landing lights on, gear is down and locked and welded.
Yep.
Okay, right base.
All right.
Yes, your propeller pitch is set as well.
Yep. My prop, do you know, automatically, muscle memory, I push the prop lever forward here in the sim.
Oh yeah.
On my Warthog. And of course,
Sure.
it doesn't do anything. But I just did it, you know, because I'm in a GA. So mixture rich, prop forward, lights on, gear down. It's you know, it's the thing we do.
Yep.
Even though it doesn't do anything. Right, I'm going to slow down and then I'm going to turn right to final.
There you go. Well, I'm already on the ground here.
Oh yeah, wow.
So I'm getting off at taxiway Charlie here. Okay, clear the runway.
Okay.
find us a parking spot here.
I was here a few months ago.
Not Schwanner Flats.
Stopped here in the Learfan on the round the world trip.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been here. It's one of the places we go, isn't it? Classic places. Corfu. Nice airport.
There we are. Okay, I got a parking spot. Brake step.
Right. Over the numbers, but I am going to fly long because the taxi's not to the far end, so
yeah,
this is not a mistake. I'm just going to fly long. Keep it at 55.
Airplane is sitting here all nice.
Off the ground. Okay, we'll bring it in now. There we go. Minus 71. Laps coming up. Mixture goes to idle. I mean, not rich, but leaned out. Here's the taxiway. Right, Ratty, I'm vacated. All yours.
Okay.
Fuel pump come off, landing lights off, strobes off.
Well, I feel good, you know, that the airplane successfully managed this flight without the hated DXGI thing, you know. That was cool.
Yeah, that's always good, isn't it?
Yes, very good. Yeah. And here comes Pussy Galore's Flying Circus.
No leggy blondes in these two, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I took the 182 on this trip. You know, I think it's I think it shares that with the Comanche and the Bonanza. It's like, oh, you haven't flown this thing in a month. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I got told off when I got into the Cherokee.
It's been more than a month since you flew this airplane.
Yeah, you're bad. Airplane abuse, man.
There we go. Brakes on. Pull the mixture. Mags off.
All right. So, is Boss Man going to join us at the run up here? Or?
It's off. It's off. control, lock, wheel chocks, tie downs, Peter cover, empty plane.
Okay, there we are. I took a photograph here.
Check hangar.
So to speak.
Beautiful shape. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Don't need the engine heater. We can leave that off. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice picture for the gallery.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody here. That's brilliant.
We did it.
We did.
Yeah. Good trip.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. A little bit of coastal stuff, a little bit of terrain, but
yeah.
Bossman is 216 miles away, so
I
don't think he's going to make the photo.
No.
I'm not going to wait.
No.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we successfully got the flight. And I'm glad whatever weird thing it was that I wasn't connecting. But right now it says voice connected. Everything is good.
Yep.
Maybe, yeah, maybe the bears, you know, Carolyn.
Gremlins.
Bears. Yeah. Yeah. Seems like it's always something, you know?
Oh, yes. There's always something in flight sim.
Well,
like
I think I'm going to...
This elevation issue here I've got. Ground's too high.
Oh.
We've got no taxiways or markings. But there we are.
I'm gonna bail.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
See if there's any, you know, anything I have to do. Of course, it's July 4th, a holiday.
Yep.
You know.
Party.
Anyway.
Party time.
Party on. There you go. Maybe I'll shoot off the Thunder Mug. Do you guys? Did I post? Did you ever? No, that'd take up too much room. It's not on YouTube. They took it off of YouTube. I had a really cool Thunder Mug shot on YouTube. My son. It was July 4th, 2012, and he fired off the Thunder Mug, and I had one of those little, like a small little video cam, and I took it, and then I gave it all to him, and he put AC/DC in the background, you know, very cool. And it just is great. And I've got it on my computer, but it's no longer on YouTube. I'd post a link to it, but it's bitching. I mean, you know, fire in the hole, and he lights the fuse, and the big boom, you know.
Yeah.
And then the smoke ring goes up into the sky. It really good. Anyway, all right, guys. Hey, have a good one, and I'll see you.
You too. See you Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Cheers, all.
We'll do it again. Bye-bye. Flight temper. Corfu flight temper. Look at that. Right. So let's go and who else is on the chat? Anybody? Sticky. Asleep. Let's go join Jack. Hello, Jack. Are you there, mate?
That you alright?
Yeah. Right, we've just finished. We've just literally finished, and we're in Corfu, end of leg 11. So that's all good. Where should we raid? Nige. Nige is on. We'll go and raid Nige.
Nige B.
Yeah. Nige B double E now, isn't it? He's changed it. Okay. Right, we'll see you all tomorrow. We'll continue with some Microsoft 2024 troubleshooting and see if I can get the sim the way I want it. And we'll do some more practicing. But at the moment, it's not good. But we'll see. Right. See you all tomorrow. Let's get this raid going. Three, 2, 1, raid. There we go. Okay, so raid's done. Right. So that's it. So let's get off the. We're off the stream now. So let's get off the network. Boom. So we're off the network. Can finish with Fly Live. Can finish with Active Sky. And we can finish with the sim. End scenario, exit. Love it. There we are. P3D behaving itself. So far. And we'll stop the stream now.